I didn't know love could sound like silence, the kind that hums between two heartbeats, the pause between your words and my breath. That night, the sky was painted with rain, and the world felt softer somehow. You smiled, and it wasn't just light, it was warmth that seeped into the parts of me I thought were frozen. The rhythm of your presence became a song my soul already knew. Maybe love doesn't begin with fireworks but with the whisper of recognition, that quiet moment when your spirit tells you, this is home. I looked at you and felt 1,000 lifetimes unfolding behind your eyes. It was gentle, yet it carried the weight of something eternal. I remember the raindrops tracing our reflection on the window, how your touch brushed my hand like a promise written in wind. That night, something inside me woke up, a melody I didn't know I was waiting to hear. Every moment after that felt like music, the kind that lingers even after the last note fades. You didn't just walk into my world, you rearranged it, turned chaos into rhythm. I used to believe love was something fragile, but with you, it felt strong, raw, unstoppable. Your laughter danced through my thoughts, your voice became my calm in every storm. I started hearing you everywhere, in the rain against my window, in the ocean's sigh, in the spaces where silence used to live. The way you said my name, it wasn't just sound, it was devotion wrapped in breath. It made me believe that maybe souls recognize each other long before eyes ever meet. When you held me, it wasn't a touch, it was the universe reminding me that I was never meant to walk alone. You didn't just touch my hand, you reached into the rhythm of my soul and rewrote its song. There were nights when we didn't need words. The moon did all the speaking. You'd trace constellations on my skin with your fingertips, and I'd forget where the stars ended and you began. It felt infinite, like the sky itself was leaning closer to listen to us breathe. Love, with you, wasn't about perfection, it was about presence. Every flaw, every scar, every shadow found light when you were near. Sometimes I'd watch you when you weren't looking, memorizing the way the world seemed softer around you. You didn't just exist, you radiated, effortlessly. The air around you felt sacred, like time slowed just to let me feel you longer. I'd whisper your name into the night, and it would echo back like a prayer, like the universe was blessing our moment. In that moonlight, our souls didn't need to speak, they already knew the language of forever. Love isn't always gentle, sometimes it crashes like thunder, beautiful, loud, unstoppable. You awakened the storm I'd kept hidden inside, the one I was afraid to feel. You taught me that real love doesn't fear the chaos, it dances through it. When you looked at me, you didn't see the mask, the fame, the perfection, you saw the girl beneath the glitter, trembling yet hopeful. You saw the parts of me I'd buried under songs and spotlight. And instead of running, you stayed. You loved the fire, not despite it but because of it. You taught me that vulnerability is strength and that hearts don't break, they expand. Every argument, every tear, every silence between us was still a kind of love, raw and real. Because love isn't about staying calm, it's about staying through the storm. And somehow, you made even my chaos sound like a love song. There were days when distance crept between us, not the kind you measure in miles, but in silence. I'd wake up and feel the space where your warmth used to be, like an echo that wouldn't fade. Love isn't always endless laughter, sometimes it's a quiet ache that hums beneath your ribs. But even then, you were still with me, in memory, in rhythm. In every lyric I wrote, I'd close my eyes, and your touch would return like sunlight through broken blinds. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it transforms. It hides between the shadows, waiting to be remembered. I learned that even absence can be tender, that missing someone deeply is its own kind of love. Because when a soul touches yours, it never truly leaves.